There we go. Okay, live is live. Let me get rid of that. Let me save that. I'm going to put that over there. That. I guess that can stay. I guess this can stay. Oh. Let's have a little look. The Discord announcement should go live any moment now, which is cool. So we'll start getting many people jumping in. Look at that. Boom. Why did it not use the thumbnail, though? Interesting. Hello. Drew, Harry, welcome to chat. Hello. Welcome to stream. Welcome to stream. Oh, there we go. Oh, blimey. How are you doing, everyone? I just quickly need to finish making a part. So if it bangs, I do apologize, but I'll show you in a second. How's that? Is that going in? Oh, no, it's because the thing is actually out a little bit. Ah, there we go. Cool. There we go. Sorry about the banging. Hello, everyone. I'll show you, though. It's an SRS to M4 mag adapter. Look at that. Boom. One of the new versions, which is really cool. You're working from home, so fun distraction. Yes, Ferret. How have you found working from home, by the way? Oh, let me crack this window open as well. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't really open that far. Let me do it some more. There we go. Oh, good stuff. It gets warm in here so quickly. I've got both printers going, plus computer on. Laptop isn't on, though. But, yeah, both monitors kind of kick out some heat as well. Smalls! Hello, Smalls. Welcome to stream. Nice to see you. Welcome. Hello. Yeah. Sunday stream and chill. Exciting times. Let me move some stuff. So, by the way, I know you can probably tell it is super messy in here. Like, super messy. There's a big old box there. I'll talk you through the mess so you can understand what's going on. Oh, thank God you have Discord notifications, or else you wouldn't have known about the stream. Oh, dude, make sure you've got YouTube notifications on. Check that. That should hopefully help. Oh, there we go. Yo, the stream keeps me going during crafting. Man, I'm bored of this build. Don't worry. The end will be hopefully in sight at some point. Do I prefer having headphones on? Do I look... I think I look better with headphones on. I feel like I've got ears that point out quite a bit. I thought I've got pointy ears. Nah. Oh, no. We'll leave them on for now. They're quite comfortable. They keep my air warm, which is nice. Air warm? Ears warm. Dropping some love from the US Airsoft saying, oh, Wes, thank you, dude. Appreciate that. I genuinely, like, I would love to come and play in the States at some point. I want to see what it's like over there, you know. I am a bit curious about, like, you know, flying with rifts, with, you know, especially with how the world is at the moment. But, you know, apparently it's all okay. I mean, I'd either try and just, like, you know, I don't know, maybe even like try and post them there, something like that, or just like buy something when there, you know. I don't know what the best thing would be. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the best thing would do. It definitely couldn't become like a regular occurrence, but maybe like the odd time. I just need to make you know lots of airsoft friends over in the States, and then I could just like steal people's guns and use those. That would be much better. that would be the best situation I think of all. Oh, mad days. But yeah, oh man, this week has been a mad week. It's been an absolute mad week. Like, oh, I've been waiting on delivery of material for so long. So if you have got an order in at the minute, I do apologise if it's been a little bit delayed with Project Airsoft, but it's been an absolute nightmare. You know, I've ordered material from 3 different places. One of them just decided to cancel it. One of them, it delivered 2 days after it was supposed to, which was a right pain in the butt. And then the other one, they had part of the order in the UK warehouse, and then they had part of the order in the Netherlands warehouse, but they didn't have all of it. So they had the order on hold, and they didn't tell me either. They had they reserved the stuff that was in the UK. I ordered 10 rolls in total. They then sent 6 from the Netherlands to the UK, and then they were waiting until they got another 2 in the Netherlands to send across to complete the order to then send to me. And I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, why would, if you're not going to send all of the order at one go, why are you even sending 6 across? And if you're going to send it in 2 parts, just send me some anyway. So then in the end, I had a chat to them, and they were like, okay, well, we'll send you the 2, and then we'll send you this filament instead of the other filament, and then see how you like it. So, as you can see, I've been able to actually print stuff again, which is good. It was all a load of stuff in black, which I needed. So, as you can see, I've been printing away. This isn't even all of the SRS M4 adapters. I've already packaged some up, like we did the SRS sleeves as well, so like these things, the lightweight sleeve replacements. So you can just put your, if you've got like the metal magazines, like the metal SRS magazines, like this here, all you do is you put your insides into this, and then boom, it's already like over 100 grams lighter. So those have been quite popular, which is nice. What else have been done? Oh, I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, the scope cam covers as well. Those have been quite popular. Again, needed to do some in black, so I'd got tan ones printed as well, so that's all good. But yeah, it's been busy, man. It's been a right pain in the butt because I've had loads of stuff to do, but I've just not really been able to get them done because I needed the filament. But we've got it now, and that big old box there, that's got 9 rolls, 9 rolls of filament in. So everything is just like printing like mad now. I'm constantly checking them to make sure that they're still going and everything's all okay. So it's all good now. Oh, John Ferguson had my jab yesterday and I've not felt good all day. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that people are feeling quite taken out after having jabs. But to be fair, I had a flu jab towards the end of last year, just to make sure that I stayed all healthy and stuff. And after having the flu jab, I actually did feel a bit naffy. So I think it's just, that your body needs time to. Oh wait, am I low or is the camera too high? Let me tilt that down a little bit. I think your body just needs time to adjust and get used to having, that new stuff in the body. Am I going to play COD? I'm not going to play COD in this stream. No, this is just going to be us chilling, talking Airsoft. If you've got any questions, I'll answer them as much as I can, stuff like that. But yeah, anything like that. We're just chilling together. We're just chilling, shooting the shit, as it were. And also, my COD doesn't really work at the minute. My Warzone keeps crashing when I play, so I've not been able to play COD for a while. So I think I need to fully uninstall Battle.net again, and then do a fresh download to a different drive, and then hopefully that'll be okay. And we'll see. G Flag, could you tell me about Airsoft and kids in the UK? Okay, yeah. So I think in the UK scene, you generally, I think the youngest airsofters you'll see will probably be about 15, 16 years old. With airsoft sites, some of them have a hard cut-off of age and be like, like 15, 16 is the youngest that will play. If you're younger than 18 years old, pretty much every site says that you have to wear full face protection. I think that's part of the insurance that they've got built in. I have seen kids younger than that playing, and there's also, for like low impact paintball, you get quite a lot of younger kids playing that there too. But I think the main concern for younger people playing is the injury aspect or feeling hurt from getting shot from BBs. So I think that with, when I have kids, I definitely want them to play Airsoft, at this point in time. And I think that before I would take them, ask them first if they want to do it. And then I'd test shoot them a few times just to make sure that they can take it and they're not going to like cry about it or anything like that, because that's going to be like the worst thing. But yeah, I'd say there's, in terms of rentals, it's quite common to have like, I don't know, like thuggy kind of people, I guess, show up and they're the ones that dry fire in the safe zones all the time and things like that. But the funny thing about it is that they're absolutely terrible at Airsoft. So on the field, they're nothing to really worry about, because you'll just like run circles around them because you know what they're doing, and they'll be all like, I don't know, like blah blah, like shooting their friends and stuff, and you'll just be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna kill you and you're done. The issue with them, I'd say, is more not obeying by the rules. And like I've been playing, and I've had a kid. I saw a kid get hit, and then he like acknowledged it, and then started shooting back. And I said to him, "Hey, dude, you just got hit." And he was like, "Yeah, I know." Carried on shooting. I was like, "What are you doing then?" He's like, "I'm playing." I was like, "Well, you just got hit though, so you need to go out." And he genuinely didn't know that was a rule. He genuinely didn't realize that if he got shot, he had to like go back to respawn and come back in. So yeah, I think that there's maybe they're just messing around in the game. So he was complete rental. But I think in that kind of situation, like I'm very much the kind of person who likes to try and understand a situation and ask questions and find out what's going on, as opposed to just be mad at like this kid for not taking his hits, because he genuinely didn't realize. And I feel like other people in that situation could easily just be like, "What the fuck? Get out of the game." So I think all the time, just kind of chill. But yeah, I think that's the thing with kids. And you know, the thing is about kids is that they're kids. They're quite young. They don't really know much about the world at that point. So you know, you can either be somebody who has a go at them, or you can be somebody who tries to help them and you know, show them the ropes, as opposed to, you know, just having a go, because they may be genuine and not realize what's going on. What does full face masks mean? Essentially, like, I like to play with full face protection anyway. So that means something eye protection, so something covering your eyes up, and also something covering your mouth and your nose. Although I would say, as long as your mouth is covered, that kind of concerns full face protection. So a lot of sites, in order to combat this, they'll have the full kind of mesh head encompassing things, which I actually bought one to try, but I didn't really like it. Or you'll get the as you just said in the chat, G-Flag, like goggle and like the paintball, kind of like classic paintball mask. That's also something which you can see. So just as long as your mouth and eyes are covered, I feel like that's kind of like classed as full face protection, because those are the important areas to cover. You know, if your eye gets shot, you're kind of knackered. If your teeth get shot, again, you're kind of knackered. If your nose gets shot, you'll be fine. If your ear gets hit, then, you know, your ear gets shot. It sucks, though, but it will probably be, you know, okay. Yeah, man. Only a few more weeks to wait, and then we're on the field again. So I'm playing 22. So literally 3 weeks and a day, and I'll be back. So this time in 3 weeks tomorrow, I'll be going to play Airsoft, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting. I'm really looking forward to that. So that's really cool. Thank you very much, by the way, Zombie, for promoting the old likes on the video. I do appreciate that. Do appreciate that. Good lad. That's so cool. Because, yeah, genuinely, like, you know, interaction on videos and streams and stuff is just, it just helps. It's because YouTube's like, oh wait, people are interacting with this, that looks good, I want to do more of this. So yeah, thank you. Like, likes, commenting, even if you're lurking, just say hey every now and again, and then that, you know, that genuinely does really help the channel as well. So that's really cool. Oh wait, Matthew, just went to my first game yesterday. I am wrecked. How did you find it? Did you enjoy it? Did you shoot people in the head? Did you get shot in the head? Did you wear proper boots, or did you wear trainers? What gun did you use? All of these things. Let me know. Chat about it. Let me know. That'd be really cool. Oh. War Q helmet is all you need for full head protection. Let me have a little look at that. War Q helmet. Let me get a window up and have a little look. And then if it's a real thing that is safe to show you guys, then I'll show you that. War Q helmet. Okay, that looks all right. Quite expensive though, isn't it? 140 quid. All right, let me move you over here. I feel like I'm gonna permanently leave chat over up on this side, and then I can show you this. So if I do this, boom, does that work? It does work. Let me come. Yeah, that's fine. Let me do this though. Oh no, wait, that didn't work. There we go. Boom. War Q helmet. It does look quite cool. I have seen these out in the field though. It does offer like full protection. I think if you're doing like what's it called? If you're like M4ing, entry fragging, things like that, I think that's good. The problem I find is trying to find full Praise Pro, which kind of like allows me to, what would I say? Like use sights really well, because it's tricky to find full Praise protection that allows me to kind of like look down the like scopes and stuff, and you know, and actively use red dots really well. It's a little bit tricky, but no, the Walkie helmet, it's quite common, I'd say. It's definitely a popular choice among users. It looks like good. You wore Nike Shocks, but the mud wasn't bad, dude. Get yourself some proper boots. It's not even joking. I've been at airsoft sites where 3 people so far have broken their ankles, and one dude, the bone came through his skin, and it sucked, man. It was gross. It was really, really gross. Like we had to go into the safe zone. Paramedics came, they cut the shoe off, stuff like that. So yeah, like I know that it sounds like mud. I'm happy that mud was okay, but please, genuinely, please get yourself some proper boots. They're not too expensive to get. I mean, you can get like a pair that'll do the job off Amazon for like 50 quid or something. Okay, but still, I appreciate that you weren't really running around and being safe and sniping and stuff. But all you need is like that one little, like you could be crouching behind something, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I need to change place, and you'll get carried away, and then you'll push away, and seriously, it can fuck you up. But yeah, do please be careful. Please be careful. How many pairs of trousers have you gone through from crotch ripping from Smalls? Lots. Trousers for me are definitely a consumable because my butt is really, really big. So, yeah, I mean, I've probably gone through, I don't know, 6 pairs of trousers, something like that. Yeah, probably about 6 pairs of trousers. I'm really tempted just to try and, instead of using, like, combat trousers, get in some, like the stretchy jeans and then getting knee pads and then spray gluing them onto stretchy jeans and then using them for trousers, and then that'll give me more mobility. I think that would be better. But it does, silly Gilly, it does. Oh, this is Pepsi Max. Yum yum yum. Yum yum Pepsi Max. What are you all drinking tonight? Yeah, yoga pants. You can get camo yoga pants. The only problem with them is that they're very much like they take your shape, so you'd have to camo them up a little bit. DIY Gilly jogging bottoms. Potentially, I mean, that would probably be a good shout for me, to be fair. I have wondered, like, why there's not really a, permanent Gilly kind of trouser, if that makes sense. Because you get, like, the Jack Pike jackets, and you get the trousers as well. But if you could get them with like, some kind of built-in 3D leaves, which you could, like, wash, that would be really cool. But, yeah, trousers are... The jogging bottoms thing is quite an interesting... Can you get waterproof jogging bottoms? Sorry, I got so many pointy things on my table. It's a bit, like, dangerous of a place to be. Yeah, it's such a mess. It's so messy in here. Waterproof jogging bottoms. Here we go. Let's have a little look. Oh, sick. All right, so... We do have an option for waterproof jogging bottoms. I'm just waiting for this to load up. Is it actually going to load, though? I don't think it's going to load. Are those, is it loading? I mean, okay, well, essentially, like, this seems to be the option that we have at the moment in terms of waterproof jogging bottoms. So, oh, look at that. It changes. There's 2 different versions. So I could probably rock them on the battlefield for sure. Like, that's not a bad shout, I think. That could work. What else have we got here? Oh god, we're gonna get an age rate. I mean, these look all right. What about these? If those loads, I mean, I feel like that kind of thing would be good, as long as as long as they have movement in the back though. If they don't have movement in the back, then it's a little bit naffy. Let's see if he's thick, and can move adequately. Oh wait, I'll unmute him so you can hear.
Pockets in front. Oh. Thigh pockets inside the left thigh
Crouch
pocket.
Or something.
You got a mesh pocket to keep your phone in place.
You can't make them look that good. I'll try. I mean, they look all right, to be fair. And then I just put my camo-y trousers over the top. They've got the bendy knee bits, which is good. I mean, look at this. This is the area that concerns me. You know, I need this to be bendy. I need a picture of somebody, like, just proper bending over, you know? Like, really getting the booty out. Because does that look like... It doesn't look like bendy material. I like the fact that they've got this breathability slidey bit to open up. That looks really good. And you can see his leg through it. I mean, that, you know, I could be sexy and combat effective, which is pretty much best of both worlds, to be fair. They don't look too bad, and you can button them up over your boots as well. They're stretchy in the bottom. These actually might be a pretty good option. You can... Oh, look at that. That's actually handy. The fact that you can clip them onto your laces too. That's quite cool. They come with a dog. Look at that, and he's a happy boy. He's a very good boy. Okay. I mean, those... I don't really want to spend £90 though. You know, I mean, that's quite... I feel like that's a bit excessive, especially for something where I don't really know if they've got, you know, bum movement options. I mean, this is exactly the same, essentially, but for 20 quid less. Oh, wait, 4-way stretch over and behind the knees and over the back. Does that... Oh, let's see this. This might be good.
Hej, detta är våra Nordvand pants.
Wait, I need
Nordvand
to put my
pants har
headphones
många
in so I
olika
can hear.
fickalternativ. 2 handfickor upp till med extra djup i dem. Lårfickornas placering
What
är på
language is he
sidorna på denna
speaking?
modellen. Bra djup i dem också. Och på
How do
högersidan
I,
så har
can I
vi en
skip
mindre
this?
ficka för mobiltelefonen.
Okay, I can't actually skip.
Den är anpassad för en
Suitable
normal
for
iPhone,
ordinary
alltså
phones,
inte en
not
iPhone
plus size. I've got a plus
De svarta
size.
partierna i denna byxan är
With the
slitstark
Stay
fyrvägsstretch
Fresh,
som också
like
ventilerar
phone
väldigt bra.
case. Look at that.
Så det
Isn't
är
that sick?
fyrvägsstretch över knäna,
Isn't that a
över
sick
knäveck
phone
och
case? I
över
don't think I've really
baken.
shown it off too much,
Baktill
but
har
I
vi
love
en
this phone case.
dragkedja
Isn't that
som har
sick?
stång med dragkedja.
Oh, it's Norwegian. Okay,
Den
bang.
är justerbar i nederkant med velcro.
Okay,
Och det är
a
lastens på
velcro. I
insidan,
understood
så den sitter
that.
tajt kring kängorna.
My
Och det är
Norwegian's
förstärkningar på
a
insidan.
bit dodgy.
En riktigt bra allround-byxa.
You didn't even bend over. You said you were going to show the bum off a bit. Oh, okay. I mean, that's what I need. I think the thing as a you know, my family, big butt goes in the family, so it's a bit tricky, to be fair. But I like that though. I think that they look all right in terms of like color. They look like they perform all right. I like that OD. I mean, to be fair, I think this one is probably the best one. These are all regular fits. I like that. I like that. But there's the thing with me is though there's no knee pads. There is no knee pad protection on there, and I feel like I need to have knee pads. So yeah, and I don't know about attaching them myself to the trousers themselves. Stay through thick boy. They are, man. They are so much so. Chilling stream. Sup, Alistair? It is indeed. It is indeed. Let me try waterproof trousers with knee pads. Because it's a bit of an issue. I do want to have knee pads like built into them. Let me go into images. I often find that that Google Images is a really quick way to find what you need, because this is the standard that I kind of have. But again, they don't really allow me huge amount of movement in the bummel area. Fuck it, motorbike trousers, 340 quid. Nah, mate, nah. But none of these have like built-in knee pads, so I need that. Do you want a dog? Look on Nov website. Oh, there's a dog on Novridge's website, is there? I mean, combat spec op trousers. They've got the knee pads, but it's just the bum movement I need to get. It's just the bum stuff. I think for now I'm kind of using the best of what I can do. Maybe I should, you know, try and create my own ones. I even tried for a while using the what's it called? The strappy things when you do that. I tried that as well, and it didn't really keep my trousers up, because I was talking to Grey Fox when I played at Reforger. And I was like, I ripped my trousers on that day as I usually do. And he said that when he plays, he uses they're not stirrups, they're not garters. What are they called? The things that you have clip onto your trousers and they come over your shoulders and then clip on the front. Those things. He wears suspenders, braces. That's the one. Yeah, not suspenders. That's for when we get sexy. James, welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, braces. That's what we were talking about. Oh wait, did I need to? Oh, I don't know. Did I? I think I need to test that. Is that the one I did? I don't think it's that one. Is it this one? Which one did I just make? I don't think it's that one. Is it this one? Oh, I don't know. I'm not too sure, to be fair. I think that's okay. They're all fine. Let me just quickly empty this mag using my Odin speed unloader lid. There we go. Now that magazine is empty. Oh, right. So this. Oh wait, is this the one? Oh no, it's the same. It's the one that was just there. That's fine. Great Lex Killer. Hello from Michigan. Well, hello to Michigan. Oh, wait. You can turn any trousers into ghillie trousers. There's a tool that will thread mini cable ties. Oh, okay, that's cool. Clever. Is it? I may have used something similar to that in the in when I used to do theatre stuff. Wait, show me that Odin unloader, please. Okay. So essentially, the one that I do, it looks like this. Oh. Focus. Okay, we'll go manual. We'll go manual for this. It's so handy. So it's like that. There's a little top lid on there, and then you've got the unloader, and then yeah, you just like, you know, open it up, put your BBs in there, close it up like that, and then you just put your mag on the top, and then it empties your thing, and then you just put the lid back on like that, and then you're all good to go. Boom. So, it's super easy to install. You can do it. Oh wait, I'm out of focus now. Oh. It's super easy to install. You don't even have to take all of the screws out. If you take those two and those two out, you can pull it apart enough where you can remove the old lid, and then you just kind of like angle it in the top, and that's it. Boom, done. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oh, I'll go level with you. There's tons of cool stuff on the website. Yeah, it's all on the website. projectairsoft.co.uk. And then if you, on the homepage, I'll get a link to it, and then I'll tell you where to go. Here you go. Oh, I need to sign into chat. That's so annoying. Wait, have I already got it in a window? I have got it in a window. There we go. Boom. If I put that there, it may work. Did that come up? I don't know if that's come up or not. Let me refresh this page. No. Okay. It's so weird. Okay, there it is. It works on there. Oh, it's my voice. There we go. That's where it is. So if you go to there, and then under equipment at the top, click speed loaders, and then you'll see there's a few different bits on there. If you also use, you know, the 300 round loader. Where is it? Well, so not this one, but the bigger one, the one that looks like an M4 mag. I do one for those as well, which is the exact same thing, but it's just a slidey thing, and then it goes in the top. And I also make a molly holster for these, so if you wanted to carry these on your person, but you don't have like a little pouch or something, then I do a little molly holster for them, and you just clip them in, and then you're all good to go. Loads of things. Oh, you like the hydro dip, did you? It's right here. So I do have a little bit of a so post, you know, in the video I said that some of it went wrong, or I messed it up. I have now peeled off a load of the paint of the side that didn't go good. So you see, here we go. So this is the side now of the bit that didn't go well. And interestingly enough, this side, the paint was actually still wet. So after I peeled the film off that was on there, okay, bye Mr. A, bye Plop. After I peeled the film off, the paint underneath this side was actually still wet. So I think what happened is along with me, because I didn't wait enough time for the film to activate, because I sprayed it with the activator first of all, it actually put water, or it did it in a way which then stopped the paint from drying or made it wet again. Whereas on this side, you can see it's still perfectly fine. You know, it's absolutely perfect. I feel like it looks really cool too. Like, I'm so happy with this side. So happy with this side. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Doesn't that look sick? It looks so good. So good. Oh, I love it. Really love it. So I'm sad that this side didn't go as well. But a little birdie tells me that I may or may not be receiving the Novrich SRS camo wrap for this bad boy. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave this side as it is, and then when the camo wrap comes, I can put it on, and then we'll be able to see how this looks with it on. Because if you can't see any of this rubbish at all, then I think that's a good thing for the camo wrap. so yeah, we'll see. But that's it all there. See, look, this is another thing that's on the website. It's an SRS like grip buttstock pouch thingy, because the original grip stock on here, it doesn't grip into your shoulder at all, and the rifle slides out of your arm. Whereas with this, it keeps it locked into your arm because it actually grips onto you. So that's really good. So I like that. But yeah, that's another thing on there. So, oh yeah, so I was going to say, there's lots of really cool stuff on the website, and I've actually got cool stuff which I've not put up for sale yet, but it's just because I'm like, I feel like, I don't know, like shy? Something like that. It's really bad. Yeah, it's really bad. I'll show you. So this is what I was talking about. This is the unloader lid for the 300 round speed loader. So if you're loading your magazines, like if you're loading your mid caps like that, like if you haven't got an Odin speed loader, then you can use this instead. And essentially, it's just like a little cappy thing like this. And again, it has the lid on it. And once you've loaded your magazine, you just put it on there, and then boom, done. There's also stuff on here which I need to add pictures to. And there's also some stuff like there's like hidden items, which again I need to fix. But if you've got like an M93, then I also do a fast holster for it. So you see like here, literally this has got a universal like mount on the back of it. Where's a picture of the? Is there a backside picture of it? Yeah, there you go. So that's what the back of it looks like. So you can put it on like Nuprol flappy paddle-y things. And then you can mount your gun like that. And then you just clip it in. And then boom. Super good. Super handy. But yeah, I need to, like, if you go into pistols, the M93 doesn't come up on here at all, which is bad. So I need to fix that. And like the AAP stuff as well. The AAP isn't in this part here. And that needs a picture. Because this is like, this one here is legit my like most favorite thing ever that I've made, but the launch of it was really shit, so I need to do better with that. Where is that? Yeah, there it is. So this is what that part is. It's the little mini foregrip with the Picatinny rail on it, like, and it's, oh man, I love this thing so much. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. So very good. Like, it's literally, this is like this and the grenade hop primer holster thing are like some of the best things I love that I've made. I'm so proud of them, but I feel, what's it called? I feel like shy about advertising them, you know? I know that's really dumb. That's why I'm thinking about maybe getting a like hiring a social media person for me, because I'm so like, or I don't, it's like for example, when I have birthdays, I don't want to like say, hey, let's go out for my birthday, because I feel like it feels weird to be like, hey guys, let's go out and celebrate me. It feels odd to do it, and it feels odd for me to be like, hey guys, check out this stuff that I made. It feels really awkward, you know. And I don't know what it's stupid, because I shouldn't feel like that, but I'm trying to get better at that. So yeah, I need to do better. I genuinely do need to do better. Like even this thing here, like this thing is sick. Like, it's a universal scope ring mount. So here you go. So on here, you replace your scope ring upper with this, and it heightens it up so you can put accessories on it. And it's the perfect height for the run cam, scope cam to line up perfectly with your shot. Like, stuff like that. Like, that's amazing. Oh. The scope on this SRS is the Novrich scope. It's a 9x50. I think. Magnification. What else is on here that's cool? Oh yeah, so this thing as well, actually. This is something which is actually really sick. Okay. I do have some here which are ready to go. I'll just show you that. Oh no, wait, that's the right side mount. Why is that on the left side thing? Okay, well, have I got a left side mount? No, that's right side as well. What the hell? I've packaged all of these in the wrong place. Okay, that's right side mount. That's left. That's left. That's left. That's right. That's not good. Anyway, so check this out. Ready? This is a Picatinny Glock holster for your Glock. Where's my Glock? So what this is, yeah. So it's made to work with the TM Glock G18, and the way this works is you've got your Picatinny there, right, and then your Glock just slides in like so, and then you use your Glock as your foregrip like this, yeah, and you can't hit the trigger because it's all guarded by this, yeah, and it's just like this, and then as soon as if you need to draw your Glock for whatever reason, you just pull it out and then you can go. And that's you ready to, and it's seriously, it's such a sick, I ran this and I had such a ball with it, because your gun is now your foregrip. So if you need to, it's just, it's so good, man. It's so sick. Like, I genuinely love this. It was one of the first more productive-y things that I made. And yeah, really loved it. So yeah, it's literally like, because the way I am with my guns is that I always want them to be as as effective as possible, yeah? And I was like, I don't know where to mount my Glock, because if I have it on like a hip holster, it flaps around everywhere, and if I have it up here, it gets in the way of my kit, and I don't want it to be an issue. So I was like, where else can I put it? Oh, the gun. And then I was trying to work out where it goes and things like that, and eventually I was just like, oh, you know what? If I replace the foregrip with the gun, it's 2 for 1. So yeah, there you go. That's a thing. But yeah, that is on the website as well. I'm gonna stop. I'll have one little look at it more again. Look, that's what it looks like. For some, I accidentally left the Glock slide a little bit back on there, so that was a bit of a whoopsie. But yeah, these things are really cool. Super cool. And they do the job nicely. They are designed specifically for the TM G18C. However, I've heard that they can fit other riffs, and some of them it does need a little bit of like a sanding down or something like that. So yeah, just give it, if you wanted to try it with another one, feel free, but you'd have to like sand it a little bit, something like that. But yeah, anyway, that's I'll get rid of that now. But yeah, no, I feel it's really difficult. Like I see like like Black Rifle and Air Attack and people like that, and they're posting about their stuff all the time, and I'm like, oh, I've got so many things I can post about, but I just feel so like, I don't know, self-conscious about the stuff, because I feel like people are going to be like, oh, look, shit, but I'm like, everything is really cool. But I'll try and be better. I'll try and be better. Oh man. Oh. Martin, a lot of people who are into Airsoft suggest somebody should never start playing Airsoft as a sniper. I'm thoroughly thinking about going there against their advice. Am I stupid? Martin, I would say you're not stupid. I'd say that you're hopeful, because I think that personally, I think that everybody should start playing Airsoft using an M4. If they've got their own rifle, I would say everybody should start playing with an M4. And the reason why I say that is you can do a lot of stuff with an M4. When you've got it like set up standard with like a 280mm barrel, something like that. If you want to play a bit further back, you can. If you want to rush in and go ham with it, you can. And then from that, because when you start playing Airsoft, you don't know what your playstyle is. You don't know what you like. You don't know what you enjoy. You just want to go and shoot BBs at people, yeah? So your primary focus when you start playing Airsoft should be about working out what kind of player you are, what kind of gameplay you enjoy, and just what comes naturally to you, to be fair, and then start working to those advantages, you know? It's the same thing as like when you get a gun. Like a gun, not all guns are built the same, and you could get 2 guns from the same manufacturer, and they're going to have different personalities, I like to think of it. And if you force a gun to play under your play style, which isn't the gun's play style, then you're gonna butt heads, and you're not gonna have fun with it. So it's like kind of like buying a pistol and then trying to use it as a long range weapon. You know, it's not supposed to be a long range thing, and because you're trying to make it do something which it doesn't want to do or it can't do, you're then not gonna have as much fun, and then you're gonna be sad. So I think that everybody should start playing with an M4 mid-range barrel length, like 280, 300mm, and then from there just play the game and see what you start to do. You may, if you're running in close and you're going ham all the time, then your next gun is probably going to be more stubbier, more SMG, probably higher mag capacity, because you're going to be an entry person who wants to do a lot of, like, you know, getting in there fast and killing people, and you don't want to be encumbered with stuff that's going to be not useful for you. Or you may find that you're enjoying sticking back a little bit, letting people rush in, surveying the field, seeing where people are, and then making decisions to push different areas, go different ways, or flanking people. You know, you may enjoy lurking, in which case you want a different kit for that. Or it may be that you just want to be quite far back anyway. And if that's the case, then you may want to play as a sniper. In which case your next gun could be like a cheapo sniper, get to use that, and then you can invest more in it down the line. I wouldn't say it's a good idea, personally, to start off sniping in Airsoft, because with sniping, you've only got one play style that you can do. I mean, you could always like run around and be a frontline sniper, which is what I like to do, but you need to be very careful about your engagement distances there as well. And when you're new to the sport, learning how far away you need to be is something which you have to kind of like get get to grips with and learn. So it's not something which you can just pick up at the start and go, okay, cool, I know where I can go. Like when I play as a frontline sniper, if I'm staying with an objective, like often I'll like to do it if I'm like following a jeep or something like that, depending on what the respawn is like. Like when we play it in Victor, we'll play a game mode where there's a jeep that's going and our respawn point is on the jeep, and then for some reason everybody seems to fan out and go really, really wide around the jeep instead of just staying on it. And I'm just like, if you're walking, say like the jeep is here and you walk 100 meters that way and get shot, that doesn't help anything, because you need to then come back to the objective, which is the respawn point, to then go wherever you want to go. So if the entire team stayed on the jeep, you get shot, you touch the jeep, you're then back in the game. So you can go, I'm dead, touch the jeep, I'm back in the game again. So I like to kind of do like that. And granted, I'll get my pistol will be at the ready with me lots of time. Anyway, that's a kind of different conversation actually. But yeah, I'd say with airsoft sniping, there's a lot of things which you would benefit from if you had prior knowledge from using other riffs. So, you know, how to adjust hop, how to set hop up, different weight of BBs, how your rifle performs when you canter it slightly. Because a lot of the time you may find that you're shooting a rifle and you're like, this rifle's shit, the BBs always go over that way, when it's actually because you're holding the rifle slightly cantered, it's going that way. So there's a lot of different nuances and things that you can pick up. And I think that you would be... Yeah, you would learn. It would benefit you to get an M4, but also, you know, I've said it loads of times. My MBO3, fantastic sniper out the box. You know, it doesn't lift super heavyweight. I think 0.4 gram BBs was the best weight BB I found with it. At a push, maybe 0.43s. But you definitely have to run that rifle the way it needs to be used. And you'll probably have fun with it. But yeah, I'd say definitely run with an M4 first of all, and you could like buy a cheapo sniper as well, because you don't have to invest a lot into a sniper to have a good time. I'm gonna say no in response to that answer. That's cool. You're welcome. I've been flinging foam darts for a long time now, and I know I like. Okay, cool. Well, in that case, if you're, I mean, I imagine that foam and airsoft is quite different in terms of how we, but you understand the general premise of it, so that's okay. I'd say I'd say that does change it, because most of it is knowing what your play style is, and with an M4 there's so much that you can do in terms of gameplay, whereas with a sniper there's only one thing you can do. You can only shoot people at least 50 meters away from you. So yeah, so I'd say that. I mean, the thing is as well, within sniper there's different tiers of it. Like, do you want to be a ghillie, or do you want to be more of a combat sniper? Because if you want to be a ghillie, because people will say sniper if they see somebody in a ghillie suit, but if they're rocking like a silenced pistol, then they're not a sniper. They're using some aspects of what a sniper can be, but they're more being like a covert specialist as opposed to a sniper. But I guess in the way that a lot of people talk about it, being a ghillie airsoft player with, like, you know, a silenced pistol, people call them snipers, but they're not. They're something else, you know. That they're not a sniper. They use a lot of the same tools, but they're not a sniper, because a sniper is somebody who uses a sniper rifle. Whereas if I've got a ghillie suit on with a silenced pistol, I'm not a sniper, but I'm using sniping tools to my advantage. Where's Weber? Sniping is 50% play, 50% technician. Yeah. I mean, I think so. But again, depending on how you want to play as a sniper, I think, because again, like if you're between a DMR and a bolt action, they're both snipers as well. However, the way that you play with them are two completely different things. So there's so many different nuances and things like that. Even if the silenced pistol is a secondary. Yeah. I mean, whenever I play, I'll have my sniper rifle, or one of my sniper rifles. So I'll have my, say for example, my SRS, and then I will have my Tokyo Marui, my Mark 23, which as my silenced sidearm, because this thing is just absolutely awesome. And the reason why I rock a silenced sidearm is because I like to play ghillied up to an extent. I don't my position to me is one of the most important things, and there'll be loads of times when I won't kill somebody because in my opinion or my experience, I know that if I do kill them, then they're going to find out my position, and to me in that instance, my position and the enemy team not knowing my position is much more of value than me taking out this one guy. Plus, if I know my team are around me, granted, if I kill him, that may mean that some of my team will stay alive. But if I kill him, he knows my position. As he's walking back, which some people do, they'll go, oh, by that tree over there, there's a guy. Or he'll respawn, come back in and know exactly where I am, put a grenade on me, then I'm done. Whereas if I stay hidden, I can then, you know, if I just let him walk past me, sorry, I just hit you. If I let him walk past me, I can stay and pick people off all day long. And that's more combat effective, you know. And you know, if you watch a lot of like esports, you'll hear talk about trigger discipline. And I imagine in like military, that's a similar thing as well, like knowing when to pull the trigger. And it's the exact same thing in airsoft. Like say if you're in like a room and you're like in a court, you're like behind a doorway or something like that, and somebody runs in, 100% you could go pop and shoot him straight away. But if you were to, you know, have that trigger discipline and hold it and not take that shot, 2, 3, 4 more guys could run into the room. And then instead you can go pop, 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 kill that entire squad. And then you can then relocate and go somewhere else. Because as soon as you kill that squad, they're going to know where you are. But if one person runs in, you shoot him in the back and he goes hit and turns around. Because instinctively, when you get hit, you put your hand up and you turn around. And he may think it may have been one of his teammates shooting him for a laugh. But if he gets hit, turns around and looks, then the other 2 people know straight away that there's an enemy in that room and that somebody's going to be there, you know. So your trigger discipline, knowing when to shoot, when not to shoot, is a really important skill that it's worth learning. I'm going to make a note of that actually as well, because that'd be a really good video topic it's a really good topic to do a video on, because it's an important thing, you know. I've certainly had quite a few times where I've killed people, and then I've been like, haha, I got a kill, and then, you know, another dude's run in and then killed me. And there's been lots of times where I've let somebody go past me so I can then get, like, you know, kill 3 or 4 people. I had this one game where sadly my Glock let me down, but I was taking shots at this guy across the field, and I kept hitting him, and then he'd come back, and I'd hit him and he'd come back, hit him and come back, and then eventually he ran off, talked to a couple of people, and then disappeared and went around, and I was like, he's coming to me. So I jumped, I changed position, I went into this tree and got, like, kind of dug in and got my Glock out and was just sat there like this, just lying on the floor like this with my Glock out like that. And sooner, quite after probably about 2 minutes or so, the guy and 2 teammates ran right up in front of me, and they stopped in front of into the tree, and they were going, all right, where is he? They're like, oh, he's somewhere around here. And I got my Glock, and I pulled the trigger on the guy on the left, so I could just go dirt, dirt, dirt. Because if you don't want to start on the middle one, because then you got to go dirt, dirt, dirt. So I started on the guy on the left and just went dirt, dirt, dirt. But as soon as I pulled the trigger, my mag did a gas dump, and I just went, and they all 3 of them just went, oh, bah, 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 bah. And I was like, okay, like, you got me. Okay, you've got me. And yeah, so that was a real pain. But again, like, at that point, if I could have started shooting at them when they were running up towards me, but then that would have, like, definitely have let them know that I was there. I'm quite lucky that they stopped in front of my tree, because they could have run past me, and then if I was behind them, then I would have been, you know, not really in a solid position. But again, because I had my Glock out already, I was on single shot, but I could have gone down to full auto and then, like, taken a breath, calm myself, rolled over on my back, and then quickly just, like, sprayed them down. That was also an option that I had if they did go past me. But the fact that they couldn't see me was a real good thing. And it's, yeah, all about knowing when to shoot, when not to shoot, things like that. Okay, so Martin again. So you're not a sniper. I'm confused now. Totally appreciate the hanging around rather than shooting blind to keep your position hidden, by the way. But why aren't you a sniper with a silent secondary? Okay, so essentially, this gun here, this is a sniper rifle. You know, it is designated as a sniper rifle. It is a single shot, high precision, long barreled riff. that is designed to pick people out from a far distance away. So that's a denotation of a sniper rifle. If a DM, and that would be the same for like, you know, L96s, the SSG96, VSRs, they're all designated sniper rifles. You then could have, let's just say this is this is like an M4 or an SR25 or something like that. This is then it's not a sniper rifle, even if it had a scope on it. It's not a sniper rifle. At that point, it's then would be like a designated marksman rifle, I guess you could say. It's semi-automatic. You can put rounds down range fast. I guess in the real world, potentially you may be able to go full auto. I guess most of them would probably be locked to single to keep that accuracy. But this would be more designated as a marksman rifle. I would still say personally that marksman rifles and snipers still fit within the same category, because your role is to take out targets that are far away and probably do it from a stealth environment or a hidden environment. This is designed to take a small caliber round, I guess in the real world, a subsonic round, so it's designed to be quiet. Even the real world version of this has you can put it into a non-blowback version, so there's no sound created by the slide itself, and it's designed to be super quiet. In the airsoft world, the Mark 23 is actually really good as a ranged gun, and you know, like some people will put a scope on it, although I would definitely question that. However, you know, if it's in like a carbine kit or you're using it as like an SSX 303, something like that, then that could be a, you know, at that point it's okay, I would say. But this is designed to be a stealth, quiet pistol and to take people out from essentially point blank without them knowing where you are. So if I just had this gun, I would not, and I was wearing a ghillie suit, I would not class myself as a sniper at that point, because my role is to get my role is to get as close to the enemy as possible, get as close to the enemy as possible without being detected, and to shoot. Oh no, wait. Why aren't you a sniper with an SRS and a... Oh no, yeah, you are a sniper. Yeah. As long as you've got a sniper rifle with you, then you're definitely classed as a sniper. Yeah. Sorry, we may be arguing about, we may be agreeing on the same thing. I'm saying that this is, if you're running just this, I wouldn't say you're a sniper, because you're trying to get as close and be undetected as possible. But if you have got an SRS or a VSR, L96, anything like that, as long as you've got a sniper with you, a sniper rifle, then you definitely are I would class you as a sniper. Yeah, for sure, 100%. Sup, Flares? How's it going? Nice to see you. Welcome to stream. What scope do I have on the AAP? So the scope, it's a £28 red dot sight on Amazon, which I bought to test it, and I actually really like it, although I'm not a fan of the parallax. Yeah, the parallax isn't great. It's not the worst thing ever, but the parallax on this red dot sight, it's not great. It's not like any specific brand. It's just like a £28 one. That's right, Martin. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Yeah, so the parallax on it is a bit crappy. But, you know, I expect, you know, most of the time, whenever I'm using a red dot sight, I always try and keep the red dot in the center of the sight anyway. So if I'm doing that, it's not really going to be too much of an issue. But, you know, the further out you get, the further away targets get, that parallax is going to be a bit of a pain. So, yeah, if once I run this in the field, if the parallax is too much of an issue for me, then I will definitely get rid of this red dot sight and look to, you know, at that point I'm tempted to look into getting a Vortex sight, purely because of the warranty, and they're supposed to be really, really good. An M14 is considered a DMR because you can actually get full auto M14s. Billy Parker, I'm new to Airsoft. Could you recommend anywhere to buy guns? So I'm a big advocate for Taiwan gun, purely because it's so cheap. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, support UK retailers and things like that. And don't get me wrong, I do where possible, you know. But if I'm going to buy a cheap Airsoft sniper like the Well MB03, buying it from Taiwan gun is £54. Buying it from Patrol Base, it's £90. So I'm like... I'm not going to spend almost double the cost of the rifle purely to support like a UK store. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Like even after, you know, paying import duties, customs tax, things like that, and postage, it's still like 30 quid cheaper, 25, 30 quid cheaper to buy it from abroad. So like I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna, as much as I do want to support, you know, UK stores, and there's a few UK stores who I'm very much big advocates for, such as Surplus Store. I absolutely love Surplus Store. I think they're very good. And recently as well, airsoftworld.net. They've been absolutely fantastic. They've got a lot of things in stock as well. Then yeah, 100%. I'm down for that. But you know, I've found that so many airsoft stores in the UK don't have stock of what I need to get, or it's like a shit ton more expensive. Like if it's like, you know, £5 more expensive in the UK, I'm like fine. As soon as it gets to being like £10 more expensive, I'm like, really? Like, it's a pain, man. Absolute pain. So Patrol Base can be good. I only use Patrol Base for their boneyard, because if you know what you're doing with guns, then you can get a really good deal with buying stuff from there. You can save, you know, over 100 quid, fix it up yourself, and then hey, you've got a nice rift there. So I'd say there is there's definitely benefits in there, but I hear a lot of horror stories from Patrol Base, mainly around people buying guns and then they don't have them in stock, and then they order them from their supplier, who's Taiwan Gun, and then you get them. So like I've had friends who've had to wait a long time in order to get the thing that they've ordered, even though it's been said that it's in stock when it's not. And when you receive, like, it's really obvious to tell when you get a package from Taiwan Gun, because they have like a little green sticker in the corner of it with like a little like star. And I'm like, well, if they're going to be just getting their stuff from Taiwan Gun anyway, like if Taiwan Gun is the wholesaler essentially, and they're just going to be buying their stock from them, I might as well just buy direct from Taiwan Gun myself, you know, and take the middleman out, you know, it's, you know, stuff like that. So exactly, yeah. Then you have to, the Copcat, that was taken into account on import tax as well, because Taiwan Gun didn't actually change their prices at all, because they're already so cheap. I think they didn't change their prices at all. So usually, if they were to take the tax cost out of it, that £54 would come down to like what, £45, something like that. And then you'd pay that extra £10, and you'd pay, you know, all that other stuff as well. So it's so messy on here. So messy in here. Oh my days. It's yeah. I've been getting a lot of stuff done though. It's been good. I need to get better at cleaning things out, cleaning things off and stuff like that as I go. Flares, we'll do the draw at the end of the stream. So the stream will be finishing just before or around 8 o'clock. And then we'll do the draws then. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, we're going to be doing the draw today for the February Patreon giveaway, which is all cool. Very exciting stuff. Very, very exciting stuff. And yeah, we've got 4 things to give away. They got 2 £30 Project Airsoft vouchers. We have an airsoft a paintball marker, and we also have a head cam, a 4K head cam ready to go, which is really cool. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Ultima Rob, seriously, I do need a bigger room. I genuinely do. Like, I'm trying to utilize as much wall space as possible. Like, I've got literally like racking up here with like postage stuff in there, because I need that to be accessible. I've got parts and accessories here, lots of toolie bits, all the toolie bits up over there. I've got this is actually a flip out table. Usually this is down. When it's down, the room feels so much bigger than it is. But at the minute that's up because there's a lot of crap on there. There's some order stuff I need to put out and things. I've got my Crytek. I got my Crytek M4 there because I recently did some tech on it. The piston teeth on it had broken, so I got a brand new piston, and I needed to get a new anti-reverse spring as well because that had snapped in it. So that's had some tech on it. I need to test that, and then that can go away. And then yeah, more storage, printer. Got my light thing up at the top. Storage on the back of the door. It's just stuff everywhere, man. Absolutely everywhere. Show us the Crytek. All right, I'll get the Crytek. Is there a night game coming up soon? Yes, at Mayhem Paintball and Airsoft in Epping on the 29th. Literally the first day that Airsoft is back. I'm playing. So that's if you want to come along, feel free. You need to get booked up though. So there is still a little bit more work I need to do on this. But as long as everything goes okay. So this originally did have the sticker art on this one here. But that sticker, I took it off because it started to come off anyway. But I'm going to hydro dip this front bit with a cool design. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, it's my Crytek CRB. This was my first proper M4. I had a Vulcan ASL Mod M, ASM model, something like that, beforehand. That was my very first one. But this is my kind of like everyday go-to M4. It has seen better days, sadly. I do need to put the selector switch back in there, but I may just actually design up and make a plug and plug that, because I never use the selector on that side, so I don't really need it. I don't think there's a battery in here. No, there's not. But yeah, this is the Crytek. You'll see as well, usually it's extended out to here, but I've put the original barrel length back in because I was a little bit concerned. The barrel I put in here was about 100 mil longer, so 10 centimeters longer. And I had a fear that the compression ratio of air in my piston wasn't correct with the barrel, because looking at the end of that barrel, I could see the BB was hitting the end of it, which would make it inaccurate. And the reason why is, as soon as if the air that's all compressed in here isn't enough for the whole volume of the barrel, it can then actually create suction, which will then make the BB not be accurate. So I've put the original barrel back in, and I want to do some tests with it to see if it's just as accurate or better than it was before. So yeah, FPS wise, it's much more consistent than it was, because now it's hitting all of the teeth in there, which is nice. I did put a higher speed motor in, so that's something which I'm also testing, but I'll probably end up putting the original motor back in, because that was for a different build. I did want to up the gearing as well, but the gearing I got wasn't compatible with my gearbox, sadly, so that had to come out. But yeah, it's pretty much, what have I done in it then? So it's got an upgraded piston and piston head, upgraded motor at the moment. It's got a Gate Titan MOSFET. The original barrel went back in. And that's and it's got a max hop unit in there as well. So it's got that fancy old metal hop unit. It is the what's it called? It's the integrated tracer unit version of the max, but I wasn't able to find a way to wire it up properly. So I've taken the I've not got that wiring in there anymore. I just took that out because I just couldn't fucking work it out. But this was about, I think it was 330 quid, 350 pounds for the rifle. The hop unit was 60. The Titan MOSFET and programmer thingy, 130 quid. And then the motor was like 25, I think, as well. So yeah, it's probably like 600 quid's worth, something like that. It would have been more, but I've taken that barrel out now, and a few other little bits too. So, but yeah, I much prefer angled grips now, because I like to C grip my rifles like that. I think that's really good. It's a nice, easy way. But are they holding the AAP? This feels so heavy now compared. But yeah, this is how I like to run my rifle. Nice C grip on the front. This is just so comfortable. It's genuinely so comfortable. Oh, I love it so much. But yeah, like this, the red dot sight on this is nice, and the parallax, I mean, to be fair, it's pretty much the same on this versus the other red dot sight, to be honest. It's actually not that bad. Well, I mean, they're pretty much the same, so. But the thing I don't like about this sight is that the riser is just all solid one piece, whereas the other riser, you can see through it, and then it gives me the illusion that it's lighter. And it also gives me more vision. So when I'm using the sight and looking down, I can actually see through it, and I've got a bit more field of view. Because imagine, like, it may not happen, but if I'm in a scenario like this and I'm holding an angle, and if somebody sneaks their head through a hole where this block of metal is, then I don't see them, then they could get the drop on me. It's the same thing as like when you go through a corner in a room and there's somebody like on the floor and you can't see them because your rifle's in the way. So yeah. But this, I need to test this out. I also do like going back to the original length barrel, because it also makes it shorter. I did have a barrel extension on there as well, here, which then added like this much length to it. Which at that point, I may as well have just got the damn SPR version. So I like the fact that it's a bit stubbier, but I've got more testing to do. But I find that when I do tech, I need to kind of like, I'll do stuff, and if it doesn't work, I need to have a few days break to kind of like reset and chill out a little bit. And then, yeah. Oh. Flares. Can you make an M4 to VSR adapter? I can do, yeah. So I've actually started playing around with VSR stuff. So I made this, which is essentially just a dummy VSR magazine. Because I was just essentially like playing around doing, wanting to test the waters for VSR type things. So I do have an idea about what I'd like to do for VSRs. It would be, once this is like nailed, it would be easy enough to kind of like make a M4 mag adapter for it, but the reason why I haven't done it is because I don't feel like it is something which is user friendly, to say, for lack of a better word. And it's the same thing with the SSG 96. Like I made a drum mag for the SSG 96. And I was gonna make an SSG 96 a drum mag adapter for the VSR. I did the drum mag adapter for the SSG 96 just for fun. I was gonna send it to Novridge, and I still plan to. I just need to, oh my days, finalize it and make it. I've got these are all like unfinished projects, by the way. I've got so many of them. There we go. But like this here, this is the drum mag adapter I made for the SRS. So essentially, you just take the what's it called? It's the Battle Axe like 1400 round drum mag, and then you replace the feeder bit with this, and then boom, you've got your SRS is now a drum mag. You can fill your BBs all in the top there, just like so, and yeah, everything is all normal, stuff like that. Yeah. But it's drum mag on an SRS. Yeah, just because I wanted to see if it could be done, and it can be done, but it wasn't super comfortable. And to be fair, like using the using these adapters with a 70 round magazine, like this is a 70 round magazine, you know, is much more user friendly. And then I've also got the 140 round magazines, which is the ones that I use on the game day, just like that. This is plenty of enough. Like I've never gone through 100 rounds on a game day with an SRS. So I was like, I just wanted to do it just for fun. But it's not something which I'm going to put on the website for people to buy, just because it's not really. I don't feel like it feels a need, you know. Like you don't need to use a drum. I know it's still worthy of, you know, making stuff, even though there's no need for it. But I'd rather be known as the guy who made like legit stuff rather than meme things, you know. So yeah. Yeah, why the heck would somebody use that many BBs in a bolt action? Exactly, yeah. No, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. It was fun. It was a fun little test to do, and it was more like I was gonna make it and then send it to Novridge just to be like, you know, check this out, and hopefully they'd have a giggle, because they do enjoy stuff like that. So we'll see. But yeah, the VSR, I do have other plans that I'd like to do with the VSR. So this magazine definitely will come in handy in terms of planning out what that is. Like I said, I have got an idea of what I do want to do with the VSR mags. But that's for a later video. But yes, put it on the site and let the customer decide. Don't be too serious. No, I get that, like, for sure. Like, if people may want it and people may not, but it's yeah. The thing is, there's a couple of, I'm okay using this. There is a couple of, I mean, essentially, it works as it is, to be fair. There was one little thing which I wanted to try and make better in it, but, you know, it's not something which is like life or death, to be fair, but it's more like the amount of time I'd have to put in to fix that one thing. I don't really feel like it's going to be something that's going to sell a lot, so I'm just like, nah, it's fine. Do I have another job other than YouTube? So I'm full. So you may have seen or may have noticed my YouTube is now completely unmonetized. Well, every video I'm putting live now is not monetized at all. So I wanted to do it as a bit of a test. February, every video I put live was monetized, streams and things like that, because from my rough calculations of what I could earn, it would have been it would have been like an amount of money which would have made a difference in terms of, you know, being able to pay for rent and stuff like that. When it came to the end of the month, it was like a sixth of the amount that I thought I was going to get. And already of, it wasn't like a large amount anyway. It was like, I was expecting it to be a couple of £100. And it was nowhere near that. So I was already a bit like way too early. The other reason, or I'd say like the main reason why I turned monetization on was I spoke to a couple of people about it, and they were like, you should turn monetization on because YouTube will want to push videos into the algorithm and make people see them if they're monetized more, because if they're monetized, YouTube will make money. And in my head, I'm like, that makes so much sense. Why didn't I monetize my videos sooner? Because, it makes complete sense that YouTube would want to push videos that are monetized because then they can make money too. So I was like, that makes sense. And that was the bigger reason for me to do it. Because like I said, it wasn't a lot of money. I thought I was going to make a couple of £100 over the entirety of the month. In the end, didn't make anywhere near that much. And YouTube actually, I grew less. My channel grew less in that month. Or it grew a lot slower than I thought it should have done. And it was because I'd upload videos, and because they were monetized, YouTube would then double check, triple check them. And if they thought I got a lot of videos which were not monetizable initially, because they were deemed to have inappropriate content for advertisers and were 18 plus. So I'd then have to manually get them to be reviewed. And then the YouTube staff would go through and review it and say, we did this by accident, your video is okay, go ahead. Of which point, that still does happen now, to be fair, with some videos. And I've got a really, it's really annoying, but I'll explain that story as well. And other videos, they would say there's a problem with it. I'd get them to review it, and then they would say that it was only allowed for limited adverts. So that means there'll be some advertisers who will say, I'm okay with my content, with our adverts going on videos which are talking about guns. Whereas a lot of advertisers won't want that to happen. But what I thought would be the case is that even if it was for limited advertisers, YouTube would still want to push that content because they're still going to make money because there's adverts on it. But not at all. It killed it. Absolutely killed the video. Like, there's one of my videos. It's got like 200 views on it. Like after 24 hours, it was like 170 views, something like that. And it's because YouTube killed it. They didn't put it into the algorithm at all because of it saying it was these things. And I'm just like, what can I do? What can I do? So yeah, it was so now essentially I've taken all monetization off because for me it's more important to grow the channel, get more people involved in the community, get more people viewing the videos, things like that. And yeah, so it's not, so at the minute I don't make any money from YouTube. There'll definitely be things where, I'll talk about my products that I sell on Project Airsoft in videos for sure. And then some people will click those links and then some people will then buy them. In which case you could say that's money that I've earned through YouTube because YouTube is being used as like an advertising platform at that point. But as in terms of like, YouTube giving me money, no, I don't get any money from YouTube. So my full-time work is Airsoft. Mainly like Project Airsoft and the parts that I design and make and sell on the website. That's essentially my job that I do. And then I do my YouTube videos as well because I want to grow the channel and hopefully get the channel to a point where I can turn on adverts again and then can earn money from it because, that would be great. And, I can then earn doing something else that I love. I love designing things, making your airsoft lives easier, making it better, making it so you can enjoy airsoft more through the products that I design and make and sell. And that's the fact that I can already earn a living, albeit a small living, but the fact that I can do that at the moment is something which I think is just absolutely amazing and I'm very grateful for. But if I can also do that and earn through YouTube too and have YouTube be a legitimate source of income, then 100% I would love that to do. But yeah, sadly not. YouTube and we have disagreements. So the thing I was going to say, the video where I took this apart and put foam inside it to see if I could make it quiet, YouTube killed it. They said that was inappropriate for under 18s. So you had to be over 18 and logged in to YouTube in order to watch the video of me putting foam inside this. However, the video where I'm talking about grenades, explosives, when I talk about throwing grenades to kill people, to blow people up, saying that I've been killed by grenades and that I carry grenades on me, no problem at all. No issues at all. Like, the thing that's the most frustrating with YouTube, for me, is the inconsistency. You know, every vid, like, I don't know if I put a video live, if YouTube is going to go yes or no. And I can follow their criteria and things like that, but sometimes they'll be like, yeah, that one's okay. Yeah, that one's okay. And then I'll put one in which just is a lot more tame than the other ones, and they'll be like, nope, 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 get that out. So it's yeah, it's a right pain. It's so difficult, you know. It's the inconsistency that kills me. It's the same thing with eBay. Like back in the day when I was I started off selling my things on eBay. And every now and again, eBay would just go, right, we're taking that item down, and you can't sell this one anymore. And I'd ask, and they couldn't tell me why. Like, every time I spoke to someone, they wouldn't be able to tell me the reason why that item got taken down, you know? So I was just like, this is a pain. Like, why is this one okay, but that one not? But I didn't want to ask them that question, because then I feel like that would open them up to go, oh, that's a good point, we'll take that one down now as well. One of the reasons, and I shit you not, they said they took my item down was because I used pictures from Google. They said that I was using pictures that I didn't use, that I didn't take myself. So I said to the guy, I was on the phone to him, I said, first of all, I just want to say thank you very much for your compliment. Second of all, I took those pictures. Third of all, I didn't take them from the internet. These are my own pictures. So if that's the reason why this you've taken my auction down or my item down, can you tell me? Can you please put my item back up? And then they said no. I was like, why? You've just told me that it's because I stole somebody else's pictures and I do all my own pictures. So you should put my item back live again. And they were like, no. But yeah, it's a very difficult thing. It's a tricky thing. It's just trying to find somebody who actually understands the rules and the reasons why things are a thing is really difficult. And that's what I struggle with a lot. Like, people just don't understand why their companies do the things that they do. And I'll ask them, like, to tell me why, and they don't. They say it's because it's broken the rules. And I'm like, I've read the rules, but anyway, enough ranting. Oh, are you uploading videos on Twitch? Not at the moment, no. I think that if I did start Twitch again, it would be purely for gameplay content, because that's what my Twitch has always been for. I think I've got about 2.5k followers on Twitch. And I definitely do want to do gameplays on there again as well. At the moment, it's kind of like trying to find the time in order to do that, because of, you know, Project Airsoft taking a lot of time, and then also YouTube daily uploads. It's quite a lot of stuff to kind of like do. So it's yeah, I would love to do more on Twitch for sure, but it's just trying to find the time. Yeah, Sean, the SSG 96 is a very, very good rifle. I really enjoy it. I genuinely really like it. The only thing that I don't like about it is the weight. Is that it's quite heavy. But then again, I use it with like cameras attached to it and battery packs on it. And if you don't use it with all of that stuff on there, and if you do use a lightweight scope instead of like the Novrich scope, because the Novrich scope is a bit heavy to be fair, then you'll be perfectly fine. But yeah, I wouldn't personally, if anybody wants to start sniping, and it's not because, you know, I'm doing like worky bits with Novrich, I genuinely would say get a Novrich rifle. The whole reason why the Novrich rifles exist is to make it affordable and easy for people to get into airsoft sniping without having to have a ton of knowledge and putting in a ton of money into their guns. So I would say SSG 10 is the best airsoft sniper to pick up if you want to get into sniping, 100%. If you enjoy, you know, like the look of the AWP, the L96, then, you know, go for the SSG 96. But for anybody who's looking to get into sniping, the SSG 10, 100%, that is hands down the best sniper to get. Although saying that, that's if money's not really an option and you can drop the 250 odd quid on the SSG 10, go for it. If you don't want to put that much into it, then I would say get the MBO3, because that's only £54 on Taiwan gun, but there's going to be other costs involved in there as well. But it's a cheap sniper rifle. You can run it, you can learn how to snipe with it, and if you enjoy sniping, then I would say drop the money onto the SSG-10. I wouldn't say upgrade the. I mean, potentially you could upgrade the Well MB03, but if you don't know what you're doing with it and you just want to carry on enjoying sniping and not really worry about the tech side, then get the SSG-10. Philip said, I had an issue over a live performance of Emily Sandy. The algorithm only heard the song, not the fact that it was a live rendition. Yeah, dude, there's a really funny one. I think it was Metallica. And Metallica were doing a live stream. I think it was on YouTube. But the algorithm picked up that it was Metallica playing. And then it killed the video because of the company copyright claimed it. So even though it was like the Metallica YouTube channel doing a live stream of the actual Metallica band playing the song, they killed it because of copyright, which is just absolutely hilarious. Shoot, what maple leaf did you put in the well? Nothing. The Well MB03 I ran completely stock because I wanted to find out firsthand if it was, you know, our stock sniper rifle shit, and it was great. I didn't touch it at all. I didn't even put a new hot probber in it. I run the MB03 completely stock, and there's like, I think I've got like 3 videos on my channel using it stock. The Imperium one, and then the 2 at Rift, and loved it. Absolutely great rifle out the box. And yeah, £54. You can't go wrong with it. Completely stock. Absolutely amazing. So good. Sean Reed, I can't get the SSG-96 as I can't join anywhere as it's COVID and needs to get the license number. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's fair. That's a pain. I mean, in that case, your best bet would probably be to get the Well MB03 from Patrol Base, because they do it in two-tone. Taiwan Gun don't do it in two-tone, but then Taiwan Gun, you don't need a Yukara. However, if there was a problem with it in the UK, then you're going to need a Yukara. So I guess, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. So if we come into here, oh no, MB03. So if I click that, so here we go. So this is the Well MB03. So it's 65. Actually, it's a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be on Patrol Base. Last time I checked, I swear it was more expensive. So this is a good price. So I would get it with probably two-tone. Is the green quite bright? Blue, how bright's the blue? I guess I'd go for the green because you could scuff it with because they spray the paint on it afterwards. You could probably get like a scourer or some sandpaper, and then it will darken it down because it'll allow the black to come through underneath. But to be fair, that would probably do you really good. It's a fantastic rifle out the box. It adds a tenner onto. I mean, do I have a sniper? To be fair, dude, actually, if you are looking for a sniper rifle, I have the